Hey divas, welcome back to another installment of I watch a lot of shit, and now it's time to review them. Let's start with movies. First movie, Alone. I watched this movie with my mom. I didn't even pick the movie, she picked the movie, and I happened to be in the same room with her, and I ended up watching the whole thing, and it was just really bad. Scream 5. It was on Netflix one day, and I said, oh my god, we should watch Scream 5, and so we watched it, and I was like, wow, what is that cast? Jenna Ortega, I love you. Mikey Madison, I love you more. 3 out of 5. Scream 6. I watched this immediately after watching Scream 5, except I had to rent it because it wasn't on Netflix. I had to rent it on YouTube of all places. They got me at the plot twist. I don't remember what the plot twist was anymore, but they got my ass, and so I gave it a 3.5 instead of a 3. Mona Lisa Smile. I think this is like a modern classic. Everyone should watch this movie at least once, especially women. I don't know why, it's just aimed towards women. I really liked it. I didn't even think I was that emotionally involved in the movie until it was like the end scene, and I was sobbing my eyes out. So, Anora. I watched this before it was an Oscar winner. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5, and the only reason why I rated it so highly, because the story honestly was a little all over the place, but I rated it so highly because I really like Mikey Madison, and I like her co-star Mark something. I don't remember his last name. I could care less about the story, but I like both of them, so they got a 3.5 out of 5. Would I rewatch the movie? No. Saturday night. I saw this trailer in theaters one day before I watched the movie I was there to watch, and I was like, oh my god, I really want to watch it. I don't know why I really wanted to watch it. I don't even watch Saturday Night Live like that. I think I've watched Saturday Night Live maybe once live. What the fuck is this on my neck? I don't know what that is, guys. I was the only person in the room who was having the time of my life. My mom didn't care. My dad didn't care. The Greatest Showman. There are so many things I can say about this movie, but I will choose to be kind. What the fuck is everyone on TikTok going on about? Best movie fucking musical? Liars. You guys are lying. You guys are liars. This is the worst movie musical I've ever seen in my life. The Man from Nowhere. It was just a random movie I had in my watch list, and I was like, you know what? Let's watch it because it's like adventure drama, and my mom likes adventure drama. Action drama, not adventure, sorry. And also Smash, when he had his long hair. Wicked. Wicked, man. I love this is what a movie musical should be. This is A Real Pain, another Oscar winner, Mr. Jesse Eisenberg and Kieran Culkin. Jesse Eisenberg had tried to write a movie before, and I tried to watch it, and it was really bad, and I was really scared because I was like, I like both of you. I want to like this movie really bad. And then it came out on Hulu, and I watched it, and I said, holy shit, Jesse Eisenberg, you did it. You did it. And also, I like Kieran Culkin. Heat, it was on my watch list because I said, oh, it's a heist movie. I love heist movies. Little did I know it was actually Stress. It was a stress movie, not a heist movie. Heist was just a tiny minuscule part of that. So I gave it a 2.5 out of 5. To All the Boys I Loved Before. What a classic. What a modern day rom-com classic. No other rom-com movie is doing it like To All the Boys I Loved Before. Cuckoo with Hunter Schafer. I saw Hunter Schafer and I said, yippee, I love Hunter Schafer. And then I saw the movie. Y2K, and it was actually incredibly so bad. It was so bad. It's such a bad movie, but it was also so funny. Like, it was so bad to the point where it was really funny. Do I like the movie? No. Will I ever rewatch it? Hell no. Igby Goes Down, another Kieran Culkin film. After watching A Real Pain, I said, I need to watch everything Kieran Culkin has ever been in. Except none of the other movies really interested me, and also I had no idea he was in Scott Pilgrim until I looked at his IMDb, and I was like, holy shit, that was him. This was such a great movie. I think if I watch it again, I would rate it higher than I did now. Maybe I just really like Kieran Culkin. I don't know. Small Things Like These, starring Cillian Murphy. I'm starting to see a pattern here where I only watch movies with people I like. Cillian Murphy being a girl dad fighting the evils of the Catholic Church. Is it a little boring? Yeah, it was a little boring. Would I recommend it? No. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, another rom-com classic. Except I don't really like this rom-com, but every rom-com gets like a 3 out of 5, so I think that's what I give this movie. Wish Dragon. My mom chose this movie, and I happened to be in the room with her at the time, and it was just entertaining. Was it good? Probably not. Was it bad? Also no. It was just okay. Notting Hill. This is another rom-com classic according to the masses. Will this be on my rotation? No. I didn't like it. I didn't like it, or maybe I just don't like the guy. Miss Congeniality. You could not say a thing about this movie to make me think it's a bad movie. This is one of my mom's favorite movies, and I think all of my mom's favorite movies eventually become my favorite movies. This movie's good, this movie's fun, this movie's cute, this movie has a little romance plot, this movie has a little action plot. I love it. It's got everything you could ever want, and the comedy still holds up all these years. It's been like 20 years. It's great. I love it. Watch it. Pixar's Brave, or is it Disney? Would I say this is my favorite princess movie, Disney movie, Pixar movie? No. But did I think when I was 11, 12, and I saw the trailer for the first time and I said, what do you mean you'll be shooting for your own hand? Hell yeah. Women. Did I have a crush on Merida? I think I was on a little bit of a Disney streak because I watched Frozen after I watched Brave, and I'm pretty sure it was the same day. Do I think Frozen is a great movie? Yes, actually I do. Do I think the songs are really good? Yeah. Do I think it deserved that whole like 10-year Disney won't stop promoting Frozen, like Frozen, 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 Frozen? Do I think it deserved that? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Frozen 2. Obviously you gotta watch Frozen 2 after you watch the first one. People are always like, the second one sucks. It's not even that good. It's not even as good as the first one. And you know what? You may be right. It's not as good as the first one. But don't you ever say anything bad about Show Yourself and Into the Unknown. Those two songs hold up the entire movie. Don't ever speak down on a queen like Frozen 2 again. The Quiet Girl. I thought it was gonna be a cute little cool chill film, until 30 minutes before the ending, sobbed my way through the whole final 30 minutes. And I said, wow, what an experience. Challengers, Smash Mike Feist. Something, 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 tennis. I don't know what they were playing. Next movie, Blue Spring. This is a Japanese film. The synopsis of this film intrigued me, and I watched it, and it was something completely different to what I thought it was gonna be. I think it was good for what it was. Annie. This movie kind of sucks as a movie musical. Is it better than The Greatest Showman? Yeah, it is better than The Greatest Showman. Everything will be better than The Greatest Showman. Annie kind of sucks, but I think it was a cute little movie. I don't have much to say about it other than she gagged me when she said she couldn't read. I still can't get over that. I genuinely still can't get over that because I can't believe I forgot. Conclave. This movie is good if you like films like that. The first half is a little boring because it's like setting up so much stuff. But then the second half started and I said, oh my god, diva, oh my god, diva. After Sun. This is my first time experiencing Paul Mescal. And all I know about Paul, actually no, that's a lie. Oh my god, I'm lying. I watched that movie with him and Andrew Scott. Why is he always sad? Why is he always sad and depressed? I think my sister loved it a lot more than I did. It's about a relationship between a daughter and a father. It was a good movie. It just didn't resonate completely with me. Watership Down. Watership Down, 8 down. 2D animation needs to make a big comeback. Beautiful Boy with Steve Carell and Timothée Chalamet. I really like that one song that they have in the movie. I immediately added it to my Spotify playlist and then I listened to it for like a month straight. And I just felt like crying throughout the whole thing. I don't know. Venom: The Last Dance, which is the third installment in the Venom series. If you are a Sim Brock truther and if you genuinely believe they're in a gay relationship like I do, don't watch this movie. Poor Things with Emma Stone. I really like Emma Stone. I think she did an amazing job with her character. Do I like the movie? Not really. I think it's a little too weird for me. Do I respect it? That's the question you should be asking. Do I respect it? Yeah. I think it's cool for what it was, but not for me. Nosferatu, a gothic horror film. I don't like horror in any capacity, so I gave it a 2 out of 5. It's just a weird horror movie that's not for me. Brokeback Mountain. This was my first experiencing Brokeback Mountain because my friend was like, you've never seen Brokeback Mountain? And dare I say it, for like the past, how old am I? For the past 21 years, I thought it was like a cowboy movie. I didn't find out it was gay until last year. Don't crucify me. Don't crucify me. Anyway, I watched it and it was really good and it was really sad. And why does everybody hate gay people? Anne of Green Gables starring Megan Follows. I had seen Anne with an E on Netflix. I had seen the whole thing. I love Anne with an E. I think it's a really great show. Does Anne Shirley Cuthbert stress me the fuck out in that show? Yeah. She stresses me out and she makes me cringe so hard that I have to physically stop watching and like take a lap around my house. This is how I came about watching it. I saw one edit on TikTok and I said, oh, okay, let me watch. I think this movie may be my favorite movie of the year. Anne of Green Gables, the sequel. By the way, these movies are 3 hours long. You may be like, girl, 3 hours? And I will be like, it was not enough. I want to say this movie is better than the first, only because it just seems so coming of age and like finding yourself and figuring out who you are. And I love Anne Shirley. I love her so much. And it also gives like she's aromantic and autistic. And I love that for her, honestly, so much. Anne of Green Gables, the continuing story. This is a war movie. Why did they decide to go to war? I have no idea. Gilbert is a war doctor, and Anne, for some reason, becomes a Red Cross volunteer, and then she becomes a spy, and then she gets hit on, and then she gets thrown in jail. And then at the end of the movie, I cried because Gilbert and Anne reunited in a really, really fucking cute way. Mickey 17. I need more people talking about this movie. I don't see enough commotion about this movie. What happened to all of the Robert Pattinson fans? I thought there was like a million of y'all out there. I've seen maybe 10 edits come up on my For You page when I should have seen 30,000. You know what's worse? When it was announced that it was gonna be out on HBO on Max, I subtweeted my friends and I said, oh, y'all should watch it when it comes out. And everyone was like, yeah. Would I rewatch it? Hell yeah. Am I gonna rewatch it? Hell yeah. Baby Assassins, Nice Days. This is the 3rd installment of the Baby Assassins movies, and I rewatched it because I was showing it to my sister. I love this movie. What can I say? I think this is the best Baby Assassins movie, and I say that for every Baby Assassins movie, but I really do think this is the best Baby Assassins movie because it has all of the components of the first two that I really like, and it just mashes them all together and it makes it even cooler. And I love this movie so much, and everyone should watch this movie. Honestly, I'm not even joking. Everyone should watch the Baby Assassins trilogy. One of Them Days. Honestly, it was just okay. It was fun. It was cool. It was funny. It was okay. The Untamed Japanese Stage Play, 1st installment, which covers the first book roughly. You would not believe my shock and awe when I was scrolling on TikTok one day and I saw this girl be like, you can buy stage play tickets to watch it online. And I said, you're joking. And then I went online and I looked at the tickets and it was like, showtime, 2 a.m. your time. Cost like $40. And I said, 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Purchased. Were there any subtitles? No. Did I know what was going on? No. But I had book context. I had read the book. I had seen the show. So I knew what was going on. I just didn't understand a thing they were saying. But I was like, hell yeah, I was so invested. It was great. It was like 2.5 hours long, but it felt like it was only 30 minutes because I really loved it. Companion with Sophie Thatcher. I really like Sophie Thatcher ever since I watched her in Yellow Jackets. The movie was a really cool concept. I think you should watch it if you're interested in it. If you're like seeing the trailer and you're like, should I watch this movie? I don't know if I should watch this movie. You should watch it. I think it was cool, but I don't think it was like the best movie I've ever seen. Treasure Planet. This movie is like a mix of 2D and 3D animation, right? If I'm not wrong. When did we stop doing this? We could have had best of both worlds. I like when there's like a reluctant father and he becomes a father figure and then he's like, no, you're not actually my son, and then he betrays him, and then at the end he's like, son. The Blue Period live action movie. I know there's an anime, I know there's a manga. I have not seen either of those, but I went straight to the live action because someone in my comments, they commented that I should watch this movie, and I finally got around to it. So whoever that commenter was, thank you, because this movie was really good. And it's basically about people pursuing their passions wholeheartedly, and I just love that. I love when people have passions, and I love when they're really passionate about their passions. The Next to Normal PBS sponsored recording, official recording, what's it called? I don't know. Not only did I watch it once, I didn't even watch it twice. I watched it 3 separate times. Every single time, I ended the musical sobbing. You don't get it. It's so good and it's captivated my soul and it's bewitched me and I can't stop listening to it. I can't stop watching it. I saw the Star Wars prequels with my friends because my friend loves Star Wars and me and my other friend have never seen Star Wars or know anything about it. The first movie is a little boring. You're getting all of this government stuff. There's like a war battle, something going on in a planet. I don't know. You're getting introduced to all these characters. Oh my god, my cat's biting my laptop. You're getting introduced to all these characters and you're like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know this world. I don't know this universe. I don't know what the hell's going on. And then the second movie starts and you're like, okay, I know these people. I know these people. I know what's going on now. We're having a fun time. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, we're back to having a fun time. Okay, everyone's still chill. And then you get to the third movie and you're like, did y'all see that? That was a little weird. Let's keep going. We're having a fun time. Obi-Wan. Me and Obi-Wan have beef, actually. And then we're still watching it. We're like, oh, that's cool. Blah, 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 blah. Did y'all see that? That was a little weird. Again. Blah, 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 blah. Holy shit. Holy shit, guys. What the fuck? The Usual Suspects. I watched this movie with my dad because I said, this just seems like a movie my dad would like. And then he fell asleep and I watched the whole movie by myself. And I was like, this movie's a little boring. I also thought it was gonna be maybe about like a heist, a cool heist. And it's more of like, this guy's just talking the whole time. And I was like, okay. And sometimes you get really cool things, but it's just people talking. And I'm just like, okay. And then you get to the end and you're like, yeah, I picked that up from Context Clues, idiot. And then you get to the real end. I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it. They got me. They got my ass. I watched the best musical of the year according to the Tonys, maybe Happy Ending. Don't ask me how I watched it. Don't ask me where I watched it. Don't ask me anything about that. Just know that I watched it, okay? I finished watching it and I was like, that was cute, but I don't really like the music. I don't really like the thing. And then the day after, immediately, I spent the whole day thinking about the show. The Princess Bride. This was on my watch list for a really long time and I finally was like, you know what, let's watch it. And you know what? I saw TikTok edit. TikTok edits will always get me. I saw a TikTok edit and I said, okay, it's time. And I went on Letterboxd and apparently everybody and my mom had seen this movie. Everyone had seen this movie except for me. And then I got, bless you. So I watched the movie and it was okay. It wasn't great. Mask of Zorro. The Mask of Zorro. I had seen this movie before, but I just didn't remember a thing about it. And when I watched it, I was like, this is not what I imagined the movie was gonna be. K-pop Demon Hunters. I remember watching the trailer for this months ago and being like, I'm gonna watch that movie. And then I really liked the movie. The movie was really cool. Everybody should watch this movie if you even remotely like K-pop. Like if you've heard one K-pop song in your life ever, you should watch it. Elio. The movie was just lacking something, but it was still a good movie. The originality was there, the character personalities were there. It was just missing something. And I heard that there was a director change in the middle of all of this, and I don't know if that's true or not, but if it's true, then I can tell. Those are all my movies, and now we're gonna move on to TV shows. Mr. Unlucky has no choice but to kiss. It's not the best, like it's cool, it's cute, it's entertaining, it was funny, but it was just that. It was just cute. Yellow Jackets season 1. Concept is really cool. I like the dual timeline thing. When they're in the present and like the future timeline, they just piss me off. Everyone pisses me off. And then when they're teens, everyone stresses me out. I really, really like Sophie Thatcher. I watched Fleabag for the first time, and I watched the first season, and I said, oh, I thought Andrew Scott was in this. And then my friends were like, no, he's in the second season, babe. And I said, oh. So then I had to watch the second season. You see, I like Fleabag, but I don't love Fleabag. I think my friends like Fleabag more than I do. I think the comedy is not exactly up my alley. XO Kitty season 2, which, by the way, got renewed for a third season. So you best believe I will be tuning in. If you don't get XO Kitty by now, then like you just don't get it. Like, I'm sorry, you don't get it. It's just such a bad show, and the acting is so cringy, and it's bad, and it's written horribly, and it's just bad, but it's also really funny, and it's really good in a really camp sort of way. This next one is the best show I've seen all year, and I think about it to this day, and that is Interview with a Vampire. There's just something so addicting and alluring about Interview with the Vampire. I don't know what it is. Like, the storyline is really good. The actors are amazing at what they're doing. I don't know what it is. I just love it. I love it. And I love all the edits that I see about Interview with the Vampire. I love them so much. And everyone is like, yeah, but these vampires, they're bad people. They're bad people and you shouldn't like them because they're bad people. Yeah, everyone is a shit character. Everyone's shitty in their own way. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. Claudia on top. She surpasses all of them by like 100,000 points. We have Claudia up here, and then next in line all the way down here is Armand. If you guys haven't seen Interview with the Vampire, you have to watch it. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Can you hear that? I'm scared. Next show, Heaven's Official Blessing season 1. I saw the first season immediately after finishing the first book because I was like, I need to know what these people look like and I need to know what this is about. And the show was really cute. I really liked it. I don't remember a lot of it, but I really liked it because I like MXTX books. I like whatever she's been up to. I like whatever she's doing. Succession season 1 and season 2. I only watched this while I was crafting because I wouldn't watch it in any other capacity ever. I don't like this show. I don't think the show is bad, but I think this show is like not my style at all. Again, I like Kieran Culkin. I think he's really cool. I like Sarah Snook. I like her character a lot. I think she's my favorite. But this show sucks, and it kind of reminds me of like It's Always Sunny, except if it was just about rich white people, and I don't give a fuck about these rich white people. Abbott Elementary season 4. I watched, I think, the whole season. I'm not sure. I was watching it while it was airing, and I might have missed like the season finale or something. I don't know. It's really funny and it's really good, guys, and I hope it gets a long run on TV. Next, The Pit season 1. But I really like doctor shows. I think doctor shows are really cool. I think they're really fun. House is my favorite. House is my favorite for obvious reasons. It starts a little slow. It's not so interesting the first like 3 episodes, but I stuck it out because I was like, the cast intrigues me, and I'm gonna keep going just to see where this goes. What's her name? Dr. King and Langdon are my 2 favorites, and so is Dr. Mohan. Dr. Mohan, those 3 are my favorites, I think. Etoile. Etoile, if you don't know, was guaranteed a 2-season run, and then it got cut. So we only get 1 season for the rest of our lives because apparently the universe hates me. Etoile only lives for 1 season, and it's so sad. It's so sad because this show is just so original and so creative, and it's about artists being artists and being passionate about their art. Moonlight. I don't know if it was bad or if I really don't like modern settings. Like, I really like the historical fantasy. Both of the actors are really hot, if I'm being honest, and honestly that's probably why I stuck through the whole thing. The Last of Us season 2. I watched this with my dad. He was like, if Joel dies, I'm gonna stop watching the show. And I said, season 1 is really good. Season 2 was just okay. The Rehearsal season 2 and season 1 in that order. And I said, wow, this is actually really good. Like, it's filmed so nicely, especially the last episode. It was filmed really like in a really cool way. First season was a lot more humorous than the second season. The second season took itself a little bit more seriously, but the first season was still really cool. Those were all my TV shows. So that was it. I hope you added some of these shows to your watch list, some of these movies to your watch list. I hope you banned some of them from your watch list, especially The Greatest Showman. I pray you never see that movie ever. And that's all I got. And I gotta go because I have to go cook dinner, and I also have to go pick up my mom from the airport. So I gotta go. Bye. Say bye to Gojo. Say bye to Gojo. I know you didn't say it the first time. Bye.